But of course, you mentioned New York liberals, and we're talking about unbelievably funny people. I want to ask your opinion on this next god of comedy, Pete Davidson. Now,
Oh,
here's
I
the
didn't know
thing.
we were gonna
I've
I thought we were gonna get into legends.
but here's the thing I've got to say about him. Right, he claims to have mental health problems, and he claims to be suicidal. In the past year of his deep dark depression, he came up with a brand new stand-up comedy special. He wrote a film for Judd Apatow where he's playing the lead. He got cast in Suicide Squad 2, and he fucked Kate Beckinsale. This is while he's depressed, man. So my question to you, with them lovely big chocolate eyes, uh, do you think that Pete Davidson lies about his mental health problems?
Well, I think that Pete Davidson, number one, I hope he takes this movie literally. And I also do I think he lies? Yeah. I think Pete Davidson, okay, so like there's girls that are okay, so we've all dated chicks that have been suicidal, right? I mean, there's just me. So there's two types of people. There's people that are really suicidal, and there's a girl that calls you because she's mad at you and she goes, I took half the bottle of pills, and she lied. I think he's the attention seeking kind of guy. That guy ain't never gonna kill himself. That guy's not that guy. He's one of those attention seeking. He uses mental health to go, I'm so tortured, man. I'm a tortured artist, man. Let me tell you something. Nobody that was fucking Kate Beckinsale should be fucking tortured. Nobody with a film career and a fucking SNL and a millionaire and all this shit, he's not fucking tortured. What he is that, and I've said this before, he's a comic who wants to be a rock star. And he needs to feel like he's a tortured rock star. Look, if Pete Davidson ever killed himself, I would apologize publicly after I throw a party.
Yeah, but he has nothing to complain about. It's like, Royce, can I talk to you, man?
It's one of those, exactly. Yeah, man. What's up, Pete? You sick?
This fucking it's Kate Beckinsale. She keeps trying to suck my dick. I want to kill myself.
Yeah, and then you want to tell him there's a fucking slave trade in Libya, Pete. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear your problems. You don't have a problem. He's living better than 99.9% of people on this planet, and he's complaining. It's an attention. He's a girl. He's a 15-year-old girl looking for attention.
Yeah, Pete Davidson is going to talk about how tough his life is to Joe Fritzl's daughter.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it really is ridiculous, and it's not only that. I don't understand why people, because whenever we talk about Pete Davidson and we cut the clips up, we get, dude, there's a huge, Pete Davidson has a huge fan base that defends him like I've never seen, and I start thinking to myself, I'm like, think about SNL. Name a classic SNL Pete Davidson character. Who has he ever played? If I say Will Ferrell, you can name like 3 or 4 different characters he played on SNL. Like if Chevy Chase, you go down the list of people that were really great on SNL, and you can name like these great characters that they played. Name one character Pete Davidson played that's famous, like a famous character he did. There's not one. One doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a classic Pete Davidson character. Pete Davidson is. Even on SNL, Pete Davidson just plays Pete Davidson. All his characters are Pete Davidson, which is aloof 20-something-year-old.
Yeah, I can't stand him, and he's fucking ugly and smug and ungrateful, and he's in this perfect position in life, and I love that he's slowly throwing it all away.
It does make me happy that he's throwing it all away. It really does.